Hello folks, Matt from Brooksville back with another fun video on a project that I've been working on for a few weeks now. Now I have done the reveal of this building itself, but I've been working on a particular feature for one of the floors, and today I'm happy to reveal not 100% completion, but enough to make me happy with showing it off to everybody else. So let me expand out here and show you the building first again. Yes, this 3-story converted warehouse building. A number of businesses will be in here, and I'm happy to reveal the first of which is going to be a nightclub, as you can tell by the very neon drink in my hand here. So let's take a look at the nightclub. Alright, I've removed the 3rd floor here because that's where the club was built. Just for a little bit more ease in showing everything off. But before I begin, I did want to show off a couple things on the roof here. A couple of HVAC units that I put in just for kind of the added effect and greebling, I guess. I may add a little bit more just texture on the roof here, but I think the biggest feature that I really like about this is the fact that I've got this massive skylight in place here, which part of the backstory would be that this was kind of added in as the building was converted to what it is at this point in the the context of the town here. And as I do more with building this out further, again, this is not 100% complete. I have a couple of other things I want to do to it, which I'll explain in the video. I think having the skylight in there is going to give it even more of a cool effect. But let's go ahead and take a look inside and see what we got here. And this is modular, so the roof comes off very easily. Of course, except on camera. And of course, with more lighting inside, look at this scene. A nightclub in the city. So to start out here first, mandatory bathroom for folks to use here. Kept it honestly pretty basic. A sink, toilet paper here. I wanted to kind of be amusing with a hint of somebody that did not flush the toilet after they were finished. So hence that sitting there and whatever. And then a doorway with a sign there, you know, for the restroom. I wanted to include some kind of big TV here, and I had a sticker sheet from the winter set that came out in the past year or so. And I wanted to put that big TV sticker on here so I could have like a sense of a big TV inside the club, just broadcasting something. So I thought that was kind of a cool addition. Plus it hides a bunch of this otherwise very plain white that I have for the bathroom area. Even though it's structural, that does give it a nice look. So very happy with that inclusion on there. I'll go over to the bar here. So you see that the bar is more kind of a red texture. I think that just gives it a little bit more color here in the back area, especially because the back is completely black. But I wanted to include a nice layer of vertically alternating flashing lights here over the bar to give it some cool effect. We've got a couple of tabs here for various drafts of sorts. Got a large refrigerator where a lot of other things are kept, other drafts and other beers and other things, I'm sure. The highlight of this, of course, behind the bartender, is our shelves with various drinks of sorts. So you can see kind of a middle shelf of various drinks here, cheaper ones, and then the top shelf. Look at that. All kinds of good stuff there. All sorts of alcohol. And then in there we've got a small wet bar, wet area, and of course your cash register. Make sure you can cash your patrons out. And just for an added effect, I have a really cool drink there. Maybe absinthe or something, I don't know. I was trying to think of a cool figure I had to use as a bartender. I came up with this figure, which I think is kind of cool. She kind of looks like she could be a bartender. A very stern face, I don't know, but I like how she looks here. So she is obviously serving a couple of patrons here, getting some drinks. So she's talking to one of the patrons there. So that is the bar. in the nightclub. Here is the entrance again. This is on the 3rd floor of the building, so they actually would be coming up a stairway from the 1st floor up through the 2nd and up here to the 3rd. And I wanted to use this kind of corner doorway because I think it actually adds a really neat effect to the whole club atmosphere here. Just makes it look a little bit neater, and I don't know, I just like how that looks. Expanding back out here a little bit further, you can see here, you'll see as I go along here, I've got numerous stickers on here. These actually came from one of the Inside Newbury sets, but I wanted to just give a little bit of decor here across the facade of the club. And this sticker just kind of looks like it fits in, so I'm very happy with that. And you'll see it across the entire top area here as we go along. So, expanding a bit further back out, you can see we got a couple here having some fun. I did want to point out too, I did not know what to do for the tables in the club. I was thinking about that for a while, and then just the other day, as I was seeing pictures and reviews of the new Star Wars Mos Eisley Cantina sets, I saw that people posted pictures of the tables using these wheel pieces with little like lanterns, candles, whatever in here, and I thought that was really cool. So I decided to adopt that, and I thought it'd actually be a really neat effect for the club. So I've got a bunch of tables on this side. You can see there is another one of the stickers, another one over here. Moving along, and one of the highlights here is a huge DJ booth, or DJ table here, manned by a DJ. Really happy with this build. This build was inspired by a fellow Instagrammer, Northwest Bricks on Instagram. I want to thank him for his inspiration for this. I already have an Instagram, but once again, just thanks and shout out to him. He had a fantastic idea. I just took it and adapted it to my own. But you can see here, got a couple of big speakers, a huge flashing light board in the front. And if we go around here, got quite the setup here. We've actually got a couple of mixing tables, some big controls in the middle here, all kinds of fun stuff, and a microphone and a stand for him to talk to, a little computer for controlling everything. Really kind of a neat setup for a DJ booth. I'm very happy with how this came out. So again, thanks to Northwest Bricks for that inspiration. Behind the DJ, another light board here, and I was trying to think of a name for the club. I kept calling it The Club, literally, but as I went through sticker packs I came across one from the Batman set, and it had this name Riptide on it. So I think the name of the club is going to be Riptide. So that's what we're going to go with. So I put that up there to highlight the club name. And then I'm going along here. I want to highlight that I do have a dance floor in the club. Bunch of people enjoying themselves here. Breakdancer from one of the series minifigures, having fun here. And then we can see some other club patrons enjoying themselves at the other tables here. So I think it's a fantastic scene. I'm really happy with how this came out. I don't think many people actually build these kind of things in their cities, so I think it's a novel idea, and I'm really thrilled for it. I know that Robin Hood Brooks, as of the publishing of my video here, had just done his own video using one of the Diagon Alley buildings to do his. But I think it's really awesome just to have some kind of entertainment venue for the figures to go to as well. Lego themselves certainly never does anything like this, so I think it was really fun to do that. So that is the current state of Riptide, as I'm calling it. So what else could be coming to this as I develop it further? So one of the things I still want to do with this is I want to actually light this up in some way. So I'm going to be researching some light kits, ideally to try to find something maybe that could actually be multicolor kit that could flash. And I think that could be really awesome to attach to the roof here of the building. I put some pieces in places to give myself kind of an idea of how that could look with pieces attached for lighting. And then that would that skylight there to give it even more of an awesome appearance with the lights flashing out from the roof and from the sides of windows here. I just think that would be so awesome. That's the biggest change that's coming. I have a couple of other little things I'm expecting from a Bricklink order or two, just to improve things, including the DJ booth here. So I'll probably do an update video on the club here once I finalize it more to 100% of my liking. But I'm pretty happy with this at this point, and I wanted to show everybody kind of what I was doing here. And get myself back in. So, yeah, that is the Brooksville Nightclub Riptide. So I hope you liked my look at the club here. I think it's really fun. As always, I want to thank everybody who subscribes, and if you haven't, please do so, and please like the video. That really helps YouTube bump it up. Please comment below if you have any thoughts on this, any suggestions, improvements, whatever, on this, or anything else I do in my city. I love to hear comments. I reply to everything I get, so thank you. And again, thanks for watching as always, and until next time, I'll see ya.